How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Jump Ball. With the regular season winding down and teams making their final playoff pushes, I thought it would be interesting to see who the most clutch players have been this season statistically. Today, we're going to be looking at the top 5 clutch players this season. And by clutch, we're going to look at the players with the highest field goal percentage on shots to either tie or take the lead with less than 2 minutes in the fourth quarter on at least 10 shot attempts. So who do you think are the most clutch players? These results might surprise you. Let's get into it. At number 5, we have Lou Williams on 7 out of 13 shooting, or a 54% shooting percentage. Lou Williams is the leading scorer for the Clippers after they traded Tobias Harris about a month ago. So it does make sense that he's taken the most clutch shots for them. He's an excellent sixth man, and he recently passed Del Curry for the most career bench points in NBA history. At number 4, we have Klay Thompson. Klay is also shooting 7 of 13 in the clutch, or 54%. He actually shoots better in these moments than his teammates Steph Curry and Kevin Durant, who each shoot 39% and 36% respectively. You could attribute this to the fact that Klay doesn't really run ISOs, and most of his clutch shots have come off of catch and shoot plays, but 54% still is pretty impressive. Next at number 3, we have 3-point champion Joe Harris. Harris is shooting 7 of 12 at a 59% shooting percentage. Harris is a very underrated shooter, and he's played a key role in Brooklyn's breakthrough and their potential playoff run. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him hit some clutch shots in the playoffs, so keep an eye out for him. At number 2, we have rookie phenom Luka Doncic. Luka has taken the most clutch shots out of all these guys, at 13 out of 20 shots, or a 65% shooting percentage. Luka is definitely the Mavericks' number 1 scoring option, and he's shown that he's not afraid to have the ball in his hands during these clutch moments. And almost all of these shots have come from an isolation play, once again more than any of the others on this list. Before we get to number 1, let's take a quick look at the 5 worst clutch shooters this season. At number 5, we have Paul George, shooting 22%. Although he has been heating up lately, we'll have to see how much his percentage can increase before the end of the season. Number 4 is Kemba Walker at 21%, which makes sense as he's the only late threat for Charlotte, and all his shots are ISOs. Tied for third place are Jamal Murray and Kyle Lowry at 20%. Neither of these guys are the number 1 option for their teams, so there isn't really a big issue with this. And at second place is Donovan Mitchell at 16%. And to me, this is kind of surprising considering Mitchell was very clutch for the Jazz during the playoffs last season. And finally, the worst clutch shooter so far this season is Harrison Barnes, shooting just 1 out of 11, or 9%, in his time at Dallas and Sacramento. Alright, back to what you've all been waiting for. The most clutch player so far this season is Nikola Jokic. At 67% shooting, Jokic makes an incredible 8 out of 12 clutch shots. And although none of his clutch shots are 3-pointers, Jokic has proven to be lethal in the paint. He has absolutely killed it this season, averaging 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. His MVP year is leading his Denver Nuggets to a top seed in the stacked West. Speaking of MVP, his competitors for MVP, James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo, are shooting 41% and 50% respectively. So Jokic is giving himself a pretty good case for MVP. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe to see more content. And if you want to check out the full list on Basketball Reference, I'll leave a link in the description for you guys. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.